Great. So today I'm just going to show you guys how to build an AI competitor website analyzer. So basically, it's a simple tool that you can build inside Ashbot that lets you paste in any website URL. And in about 30 seconds, it will spit out a full report on their website's marketing. So AI will analyze the site and generate a summary of their marketing messages, target audience, and primary calls to action. So we're going to build out right now. Let me just go ahead and go to my Aspot account. So this one will be an Intelliform. Just go ahead and open one of and go inside any one of the businesses here. For that to load. Okay, so now click create and then Intelliform. So our Intelliform will be named, let's just say this is an AI competitor ad spy. Create that. Okay, so let's go inside the Intelliform. So first, let's just add a title, drag it right here, and add AI competitor ad spy right here. Yeah, let's just put it on the left part. And then just a description on what this Intelliform is. So I'll be using the rich text for that. So enter the full URL of the competitor's homepage, and then the AI will analyze it. Okay. Next we will need an input block so that this is where they can enter the website URL. So let me just drag it right here and change that to competitor website URL. Let me just remove this. Okay. Competitor's website URL, and then we will have to change the unique ID, which is very important, so we can reference this on our prompt later. Keith is asking, where can I find previous sessions? We don't normally post this session, Keith, but I will be posting this one actually, since we're doing a live build of a bot here in Aspot. So if you have a particular session that you want to review or do a preview of, let me know so I can give you a copy of the meeting recording. Okay. So for our unique
So not to, I'm sorry to just getting you off task here. Last week we had a session where you showed me how to do something. I tried to go back to it, got a little lost. So I could have asked for that session last week.
Oh, sure. Let me give you the link to that right after this call. That's okay.
That was for last week? Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, I'll give you the link via email.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was saying, so now we're just editing the element properties for this. And as for the placeholder, I'll just put like an example of a website URL right here, and then help for text, we don't really need it. Feel free to unmute, guys, if you have any questions, or you can also type it in. Next, let's add another input block. So this one will be optional. We're just asking if there's anything specific that they want AI to look for on that competitor's website. Unique ID, let's set this to specific focus. And then helper text, let's just add like a few samples that they can ask for. And input type, text, that's fine. And save changes. Okay, so now let's make sure that this one's a required. There you go, save changes. Let's make sure that's a required field. Now, let's just polish this up a little bit before we edit our prompt for this. So I'll just select the team. I have a few teams already available here. So I haven't been here for a while. Our recording's not already in a replay area anymore. We do have a few replays inside our classroom sorry. Oh yeah, I'm on the right place on the classroom section, Cat. But for some of the live sessions, we don't normally post them because it's just, Aspot users asking for some quick help with their Aspot builds. So we don't really post those unless we ourselves, Drew or David and I, like do some tutorials. So that's when we post them here on the classroom or here on the community. But if you have a specific session that you want a copy of, just let me know and I'll, check our recordings and give you a copy of that. Okay, so let me just select this. 1 second. Yep, there you go. That's the theme that I want for this Intelliform. Next, let's see. I would want to change this button right here. Let's change this to analyze competitor. Now, put that in the middle, go with, and save changes. Okay. How can we make this better? Let me also add an image right here. So just drag the media block. Let's put it there in the middle. Yep. Okay, now let's upload one. AI competitor. And just do a crop of that uploaded image. All right, and save changes. So this one I edited using Canva. I just used one of their templates and then I just changed the text to AI competitor ads file. Enter your competitor's URL below. Okay. Now let's just add a separator right here. Okay. Save changes. So I think the form looks pretty much ready. So for the fun part, let's go to our prompt builder. And then right here under prompt 1, let's add the prompt that will work well for our use case. So let me just get the prompt right here. Display responses. Okay. Web browsing is what we need in this case. Okay, now let's just add the prompt here in this section. First, we're just defining its role. So you're an expert marketing strategist and conversion operator. Your task is to analyze competitors' website. Okay. Next, let's give it some critical instructions. Okay, so first is to visit and analyze the following URL. So this was the question ID that we added earlier. If the user provided a specific focus, pay special attention to it, and then present your findings in the format below. So let's give it the format that it needs to be able to provide a teardown or yep, that. Okay, so first is the core marketing messages. So what's the big promise on their website? And then perceived target audience, who are they trying to talk to, who's their target audience, and then our main calls to action. What do you want the visitor to click on? And also I also added like the trust signals that was used. So how are they building trust with their website? What are the things they added? So maybe some logos or customer reviews. And also, which is the best part, is the strategic insight and opportunity. So the AI will give its own opinion and on a weakness or on an opportunity for this website. So let me just save changes and let's make sure that's active. Now let's do a preview. Let me just check here. Okay, I think everything's ready. Ending page will be AI response. Or let's edit this button to enter another URL. Okay. Save changes. All right. And then display AI response is our ending action. So that's great. Now let's do a preview and test this. Let's see what this thing can actually do. So I'm going to grab a URL for real business. Let's use this one. It's a plumbing business in Arizona. So get that and paste it right here. And then is there anything specific that you want the AI to look for? Let's see. How about look for specific promos and analyze the competitor now. Just wait for it. Okay, so competitor teardown, the website analyzes this, and then core marketing message. So it was able to get their core marketing message right here. Their target audience are local homeowners, I think, rather than businesses or enterprise companies. And then it also pulled out their main call to action, which is call now for service, schedule a free estimate, okay, and view our services. And also some of the trust signals, which is like testimonials, star ratings, and then being licensed. So as for the AI's opinion, it was able to provide with this. They leverage testimonials and star ratings to build credibility. The obvious weakness is their lack of clear value proposition for cost or price competitiveness. So there's an opportunity for our business to compete by emphasizing affordable pricing and exceptional service. So that's what the AI was able to analyze based on the link that we said. So this is a perfect tool, for getting a quick read on the competition before a client meeting, or you can also just brainstorm your own strategy. So it's just one of the ways that you can use AskBot to make your own life easier, as a business owner or as an entrepreneur. So that's it. Does anyone have want a copy of this Intelliform? You can, import it to your own account. Okay, let me just. Connor says definitely. Let me just get the um, duplicate link for this. Okay, share, and then duplicate via link. Let me just paste it here on chat. Duplicate link right there. I will also be posting a copy of this on the Spot user community. Also, my primary interest would be in watching trainings where you build a new bot like today. Gives great insight. Thank you for that, Kate. I strive to think of new ideas so I can bring them here on our live health sessions. So yeah, I hopefully we can do this on every live health session. Let me know, guys, if you also want to see like a new bot build, or if you have any ideas that you want to see on this live health session. So make sure to do a research and see how we can build those inside AskBot.
I just and I know the answer to this, but I mean, technically, we could put 3 competitors' URLs, and of course, within the prompt, ask it to give us keywords and phrases by each competitor.
Or you can even do a comparison of your own website
Yeah.
versus the competitor's website. So it all lies within the prompt. As you can see, we only use one user input, but the prompt is extensive because we want to make sure that it provides us with the AI output that we're trying to achieve. So yeah, you can do a lot of use cases for this. Okay.
What's the quickest uh, the quickest way to deploy one of these and it have your brand as a part of it? In other words, we don't see AskBot. Um,
Wait
So
to
if
the
I were to give, I would give the bot to a potential customer, let's say,
Mhm.
and say, hey, this is a way for you to, this is a, a free
Mhm.
scan to give you some insight on your website relative to your top three competitors. Um, what's the quickest way to deploy that? Just send them a link, put it in,
I would use
embed it on a page.
If you want, I would use this Intelliform page link, but if you don't want Aspot to be showing, you may want to set up your own custom domain, which is just, it's pretty quick to set up your own custom domain. But if you want, you can also embed this into your own website. So if you have like a landing page or a
I see.
WordPress site, you can just use this embed code right
Yeah.
here. Mm-hmm.
So this and this IntelliForm, the copy full screen, what's the difference between that versus the embed code above?
That's a great question. Let's see. The embed code, I think, one second. The embed code will only have this section, I think. But for the
Okay,
full screen, it'll be the entire screen that you're seeing right here.
I see.
Mhm. You can try any of this code so we can, see what's fit for the website or what looks much better on your website.
Somebody asked if there was a way to put, a image behind the actual form. So
Oh, I
going back to your example, the template has that yellow
right.
background. Is there a way to actually put an image back there
Inside
as
that,
opposed to, yeah?
we can't really put an image. You can only change the color of it.
Okay. I thought that was looking at it, I thought that was the case, but I want to make sure.
Mhm. You may be able to do that if you embed this on your website. So yeah,
That
definitely.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay,
Okay.
any other question, guys? Let's see. Look at the trends. Okay, do even. Okay, I think that's it, right, guys? I think it's a wrap for today's live help call. But guys, if you have any link, please. Oh, link for the Intelliform. Let me just send that again. I thought I sent it. One second. Let me put that again here in chat. Okay, for today's session, I will be posting this one on the user community so others can also see what we've been building and also, the insightful questions that you guys have. So, yep, I'll post that on the user community. Thank you all so much for joining. And I really, really appreciate it, guys. And, see you on the other session, on the next session, which is every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that will be at 11 Eastern. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.